Hey guys, welcome back to another video. Today we're going to be playing Five Nights Before Freddy's, another FNAF game. Yeah, it's a pretty good game. I think I'll really like this one. I'm guessing it's like this is taking place 5 nights before Freddy's. I don't know. But alright, let's get into it. Alright, it's a new game. Wait, let's just hit the how to play. Interesting. Interesting. On easy mode, there are 4 caution symbols. If they are flashing fast with a red background, you must act. If it's Freddy, Bonnie, or Chica, turn the power off and wait until they leave your office. Foxy thrives in the dark, therefore you must use the cameras and flash him for 3 seconds every now and then. Once he leaves the background, it's game over. He begins at phase 1. You are not flash him enough if he moves to phase 2. Then he gets to phase 3 and game over. Part of the song was recording phases. If he finishes, it's game over. Change the difficulty of the main menu on the continue by clicking on the word easy. Well, let's get started. Yeah, that's a really good monster. I ain't gonna lie. My sister'd be jealous. Ooh, we got a light. What's this? Oh, this must be how you turn your power off. Okay. What's that? Yeah, never know. Oh, I Fox. Why is he in the background? Why is he in his cove?
G'day, mate. I'd personally like to thank you for volunteering.
Really?
I
Why is he
hope
British?
you're a night owl because you'll be staying up from 12 AM to 6 AM for the next 5 days.
Oh!
Which you already know about. If not, we'll grab a cup of coffee and get to work. Let me fill you in on your task for the next 5 days. You simply need to make use of our security camera system to monitor the animatronic characters and make sure that they are functioning properly. At the end of the work period, give us reports on the activity. Boring, right? Wrong. The animatronics have a night roaming mode enabled to make sure their servos don't lock up, which is a little bit buggy. As the nights progress, they may become better. Now, I guess the first thing you notice is that you have limited power. Aspen Entertainment has returned a much smaller budget, so all of our buildings have limited power. It makes working with these animatronics quite difficult. Your office uses 1/3 of power, which is constant, but isn't too bad. The camera system uses 1/3 also. It's quite an old system. The images may glitch out at times when you're using the cameras. It's actually the same system from the restaurant of 87. That's something we managed to scavenge, because, smaller budget, had to save some money, so we just scavenged some old systems. And then the lights for the whole building use the last third of power. Your power will drain extremely quick when using all the lights, so use it sparingly. Now here's the part that might scare you. The animatronics can be very dangerous at night. I'll explain this in depth. 20 years ago, the animatronics Freddy, Bonnie, Chica and Foxy were retrofitted with a night mode, which was buggy, along with facial recognition as a test. Someone had tampered with the facial recognition afterwards, and it resulted in the death of an employee. No one's quite sure what animatronic killed the employee, but we kept
Mangle
and trashed the rest, in case we opened up one day. Some of those animatronics are here with you right now, with the bug night mode. The bug night mode means that they will just simply roam around the building during the night, and they'll most likely pop up and visit you in your office. How exciting is that? Now, the danger is them spotting you. If they look at you for long enough, they will forcefully try to stuff you into an empty Freddy Fazbear suit. Why? Well, they'll see you as a bare endoskeleton without a suit on, so they will try and assist you with getting one on. Which wouldn't be so bad if the suits weren't filled with crossbeams and wires, so it's quite deadly. Worse than the spring locks, actually. To avoid this happening, there is a little console to your right. It is wired to the main generator outside, so using it will turn off all power on and off as you please. What you do is you turn the power off and let the animatronics head back towards the generator as it still produces some noise, but the animatronics could enter your office while they're moving, so don't worry if this happens, just make sure it's dark and keep still, let them walk past. You must turn the power back on once they are out of your office, because once the generator stops turning, the animatronics will learn to listen closer for faint sounds, such as breathing or body movements, because they, like if there's no noise somewhere, they will look for noise which will be in your office. It's quite bad, so don't try sitting in the dark all night, you may regret it. Now, if you're feeling scared or skeptical about watching our animatronics, do not worry. All the happenings of Fazbear and Fredbear Entertainment are in the past. The animatronics responsible pretty much all have been disposed of.
Ooh.
Okay.
My ass, look at this. They're all gone.
Conserve power, log all activity, and I'll talk to you again tomorrow night. Good night, mate.
What was that? Y'all saw that, right? Nah, I'm gonna have to go back and watch the footage. That's crazy. Ooh. What was that? Oh my gosh. That is wild. I see your bitch ass. Oh! They ain't tell me about him. They ain't tell me about him. Wait, let me check this. Let me check the how to play. Yeah, they don't tell me about him. Well, we're gonna try that again. So now it tells me about it. That's pretty cool, actually. Just want you to find that yourself. I'm saying natural selection. You know, I'm probably the first YouTuber to ever die on the first night of one of these.
G'day, mate. I'd personally like to thank you for volunteering. I hope you're a night owl because you'll be staying up from 12 AM to 6 AM for the next 5 days, which you already know about. If not, we'll grab a cup of coffee and get to work. Let me fill you in on your task for the next 5 days. You simply need to make use of our security camera system to monitor the animatronic characters and make sure that
I know that's just yap too.
At the end of the work period, give us reports on the activity. Boring, right? Wrong.
Very
the
boring.
animatronics have a night roaming mode enabled to make sure their servos don't lock up, which is a little bit buggy.
Ooh,
as the nights progress, they may become more active. Now, I guess the first thing you noticed is that you have limited power. Fazbear Entertainment has returned with a much smaller budget, so all of our buildings have limited power. It makes working with these animatronics quite difficult. Your office uses 1/3 of power, which is constant, but isn't too bad. The camera system uses 1/3 also. It's quite an old system. The images may glitch out at times when you're using the cameras. It's actually the same system from the Restaurant of 87. That's something we managed to scavenge, because, you know, smaller budget, had to save some money, so we just scavenged some old systems.
Pretty cool, pretty cool. We should turn the fan
off,
that'd be
cool. The whole building use the last third of power. Your power will drain extremely quick when using all the lights, so use it sparingly. Now here's the part that might scare you. The animatronics can be very dangerous at night. I'll explain this in depth. 20 years ago, the animatronics Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, and Foxy were retrofitted with a night mode, which was buggy, along with facial recognition as a test.
We already heard this shit. Mute that. If I wanted to hear this boy yap again, y'all would just skip backwards. Easy. Or, hell, download the game for yourself. I know. You know, like... Why does that sound like a car blinker? Yo, what's that sound? Yo, if that purple fuck comes over here again, we gonna have some problems. I kinda wanna find a free roam FNAF game that I can play. I feel like that'd be a fun video to do. I don't know about this game now. Alright, this is probably the first game I've done a video on that I haven't already played before. So, yeah, this is all really new to me. Cheeseburger. Nothing's happening. Oh no. Oh no. Nothing's happening. And I don't like it. I want to just sit in the dark. But every sound in this game is like, I don't know, it's hard to describe it. Every sound sounds real, but not real at the same time. Like, you hear that? What if I just wait for him to like... Yeah, he's near. My eye on that fuck. I think that camera's Pirate's Cove. Yeah, other than that, I actually have a big theory on Foxy and why he's back here. I think they're... Okay. I think they're working on Foxy. So they're like... I think they're actually working on Foxy. So that's why he's been the backstage. I think that's what's going on. Ah. Yeah, I think that's what they're doing. They're working on Foxy. Alright, y'all. Power's off. So, hurry up, Bonnie. I know you're coming, bro. Watch me get jump scared for having the power off too long. Hurry up. I'm afraid if I turn that power back on. Yep, there it comes. Yes, sir. We got it. Yo, bitch ass. Look at him staring me in the eye. Usage nil. That's crazy. Yay! That took a lot longer than I thought it would. Yay! We get it, man. Alright, y'all. Night 2, let's get it. Alright, y'all. So I heard. I think night 2 is gonna be a little bit harder. Well, it is, no shit. But you gotta flash this bonehead every once in a while. Here we go. Full flash him.
G'day, g'day. Good job on your first night, mate. I hope nothing scary happened. So tonight there should be a little bit more activity, so you'll be kept busy. Again, I must point out you did great work
Hope
last
something
night,
scary don't happen.
but I'm not sure if you moved the animatronics back to their
Freddy
stage or if they did
Freddy
it
Fat
themselves.
Fudge didn't move at least.
When we came in yesterday morning. If you keep this up, we will consider you for the position of this pizza as the night guard when it opens.
Why does it look like
It would be
he's
basically the
licking
same thing,
himself?
but you
What
would
the
have
frick?
more power, lights always on the building, and a bonus, doors. But for now, we'll finish your current week off and end up talking to you about your future position. Anyway.
Looks weird.
So I guess you were watching Foxy all night last night, waiting for him to move. Well, he will be tonight. He was disabled last night. That animatronic was in terrible condition,
no, he was
but
not.
it's still somewhat functional. He is quite different to the others, actually. He thrives in the dark. He hates light and being watched over. So if you don't want him to come running down the east hall, you'll have to check up on him by viewing the back room on the cameras and hold the light on him for about 2 to 3 seconds every now and then. If you don't do this, he'll most likely begin to move a little bit closer towards the party room. Once he comes to the party room, he'll come running. So be sure to check on him. Remember, don't stay in the dark for too long. So yeah, that's basically all I needed to talk to you about tonight.
Oh, almost got fucked by him again.
Good night, mate.
Yeah. Here comes Bonnie's fat tail. You know how fat Bonnie is. Come on. Oh, Chica. Why ain't your fat ass in the kitchen, bruh? Alright. You know what? I need to stop making so many fat jokes on Chica, cause I'm gonna. This channel gets huge, bro. I'm gonna get freaking canceled immediately. Yeah. I mean, y'all ain't like that though. Like, one of these days, someone's gonna come watch this video, and they gonna be like that, and they gonna be making it something it's not. It's not like I ever made 9/11 jokes. Come on. does it use so much power? Is that Fatso in the kitchen? Yeah, I'm gonna be roasting Chica a lot on this channel. Yeah, are they moving? Are they gonna move again? Man, it's only 2 a.m. Oh my god, I'm almost out of power. I got 46% left. What do I even do with these lights? Like, what are these lights for? I don't get it. I don't get what these lights are for, bro. Yeah, Foxy's finna start running like a track star. Yeah, alright, they're coming. Alright, let's turn that power off. Yo, I think Blue Fatso's coming, so we should probably. No, I wonder if like. I wonder if I wonder if this is not the final stage. If Bonnie comes through there, then I don't know. Are we fucked or are we not? Oh, shit. Oh my god. What if I turn it on midway? Come on, man. It's 4 a.m. Chica's coming. Yeah, fat ass is coming now. I can hear her thumping. Yeah, I think Fatso's coming. Yup, there's Fatso. You suck, Chica. Yeah, we're gonna run out of power too soon. That's enough of that. So. No, don't run out of power. Don't run out of power. No. No. Shutting that off. Turn it on. I'll turn it back on. Come on. Fuck. No. No. Son of a bitch. No. Yo, Freddy, I don't know who's gonna come after me, but like, I didn't mean it, y'all. I did not mean to call any of y'all fat. Yo, I heavily apologize. Bro, I'm so sorry. Leave. 6 a.m. Please. Come on. Come on. Come on, bro. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. I'm begging you. Come on. No, I can't it this way. You're all 40 on the fat. Freddy, you're fat too, right? Freddy, little fat. Yeah. Boy, it's 9:03 now. Animatronics immediately. Okay, screw me then. I couldn't even read it. Alright, we got this.
G'day, mate. Tonight shouldn't be too much different, other than the animatronics being a bit more active. It's kind of linear how it works, but every night I'm going to get more busy. One thing you probably want cleared up is what the happenings were in the past. There's a lot of stuff that hasn't been discussed, but there is the origins of the animatronics in this building. They came from the original Fredbear's Diner. That place is long gone now. It was left
Chica's
to rot.
moving.
After multiple murders at Fredbear's Diner in 85, those animatronics have been having their stand. How do I know all of this? I was only 11. This child was having a party. I wasn't invited because I always used to pick on him. But I always wanted to go to Fredbear's Diner, so I snuck into his party. I hid myself in a parts and services room where these suits that I later found out were Springlock suits. A man inside Spring Bonnie lured these kids into parts and services. I had hidden myself, but I witnessed 5 children murdered by this man. I just heard him call himself Uncle Afton. I think that's what he said. He stuffed these kids into these suits that are here with you today. Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and one more. I believe the souls of these children linger in these animatronics, and that is why they are so strange at night. They are forever trapped. Look, mate, don't tell management what I just told you. They will fire me. It does sound like baloney, but I just want to make sure they don't hurt anyone. But anyway, I'd be there with you now, but I'm tied up for the next few days. This may sound crazy, but I've spent my life putting them together and getting a job here to try and watch over them. I have solved the puzzle. I don't know what I am to do next, but damn, I've said too much. I'll let you get back to work. Don't let them in. They're vengeful, mate.
A vengeful, mate. Fucking chicken head. No, I'm just kidding. I'm sorry, that was racist. Yeah, I hear y'all. I hear all y'all. Every one of y'all. I better not come in my office. I'm strapped in here. Yeah, I'm totally strapped, man. Here they come. Weirdo. You suck, Freddy. Can't touch shit. Little boy. Yeah, you can't touch me, little bro. Oh. Oh, Jesus. Let's just wait for them to start popping back out. Yeah, I think I actually got the gist of this. The lights, I think, are like... So I figured it out. You're not fucked if you see them in the doorway. You just have to go over here real quick and turn the power off. And then they won't hurt you. And then you gotta go back and flash Foxy every once in a while, you know? We basically got the gist of it. Oh, shit. Three. 2 more hours and we're at 32. That's an improvement, I guess. Yeah, when is Bonnie gonna come to the door again? I miss my boy. For real. Here he comes. Fat as shit, Bonnie. Suck my dick, Okay, I shouldn't say that. I shouldn't say that. It's YouTube. Yeah, Freddy. That's why you get back down there, bro. Yeah, Oh. What the dog doing? What the dog doing? Hehe. I win. I win. Alright, y'all. That's it for this video. I might make a part 2 on this game. I don't know. Depends on how this video does. Yeah. Cheese.